Hello, welcome to the second part of a two-part video series where we are going to talk about how to troubleshoot BLPAT1004 Http URL is not accessible error while running a Windows patch catalog update job in TSSA. So in the first part, we saw how to troubleshoot the BLPAT1004 HTTP URL not found issue due to a configuration problem either on TSSA or on the customer network. Now, I would like to talk about a second reason which could cause this error. Now, if you see here, there is error2.txt and the error is exactly the same. It says maximum retries completed and there is this URL. Now, but if you see at the bottom, the stack trace, it contains a PKIX path building failed, some security provider unable to find valid certification path to requested target, which was not there in the previous error. So if you just see this was a plain simple stack trace which was saying that it's not able to connect to a particular URL. But this error says that it is unable to find valid certification path to requested target. Now, we all know that TSSA is a Java-based application, and whenever Java attempts to connect to another applications or URL over SSL, it will only be able to connect to that application if it can trust it. The trust is handled via trust store or CA-certs file for Java-based applications. The CA-cert file contains a list of all known CA certificates. This problem is therefore caused by a certificate that is self-signed or a certificate chain that does not exist within the Java cert store that is used by TSSA. So the Java that is used by TSSA does not trust the certificate and it fails to connect to the URL. Now, this error is usually seen in a case where there is a new SSL certificate being added on an internet proxy that is being used by TSSA. Now, whenever I run into this error, I run a curl command to see if I'm able to connect to this particular URL using the proxy that is specified in the patch global configuration. So this is the command. It is a curl command which says curl, and I have to specify the proxy, which is the proxy here, and the URL. So when I run this command, I'll get an error something like this, that peer certificate issuer has been marked as not trusted by user, more details here. So it means that whenever I'm trying to connect to this Ivanti URL outside of the TSSA application from the operating system using the proxy that I have specified, this proxy that I have specified in the patch global configuration, I'm also getting this error. So it means that this is not a TSSA configuration problem. It has something to do with the proxy or the certificates that are being added in the proxy. Now, to simulate this error, the internet proxy that I showed you earlier, I generated a SSL certificate on the internet proxy which I have downloaded on this server. So I'll now run the same command using the SSL certificate that I've copied on the server. So you can see that once I use the certificate, it gives this huge output, which means that it was able to connect to this particular URL. So I'll just show you the command once again. It is similar to the curl command, and I've just added this tag --CA-cert and provided the part to the certificate. Now, in the command that we just ran, we provided the path of the certificate in this command. In order for TSSA application to use this certificate, we will have to add the certificate in TSSA's trust store. Now let's see how to do that. So let's see the command. So this is the command that we are going to run. We'll have to use the key tool utility -import -alias, any alias name, the file which you are going to add, and the key store is the part to the CA-certs file, and you have to provide the password to the CA-cert file, which is change it. Now, when we run this command, we'll get an notification that if you really want to add the certificate, we'll specify yes, and the certificate will be added to the key store. Now, once this is done, you'll have to restart the application server services for the changes to take effect. Once you restart the services, you will be able to connect to the URL via TSSA and the catalog update job will run successfully. If you have an environment with multiple TSSA application servers, you can just generate the CSRs file from one application server and copy it to the remaining application servers. You will just have to restart the application server services on the remaining application servers as well in order for the changes to take effect. Thank you for watching this video. Please visit the BMC Truesight automation channel on YouTube to watch other related videos and hit the subscribe button to never miss an update.